Bit of utility over this A site. Triple B for Vitality, giving away mid, not a problem. Phase have no one there, but they're about to realize what's going through as these flashes fly over. RPK gooshed low early. Apex is here. The nade will finish the job, and Apex taps out a couple, but he eventually gets overwhelmed. Dropped in from above. Phase now own the site. 3-on-3. Running low on util. Karrigan has a flash, but he's very far deep anyway. He's going to go with it. His own flash, finding it kill. Shox is going over the stairs, and he's going to stop the plant. coldzera in a 1v1. ZywOo trapped behind the boxes, and Cold just trying to play with his food. ZywOo not giving him the kill. Decoy goes over, and Cold waits. Patience is everything, but he knows the timings. At certain points, ZywOo could be coming from jungle. Cold now needs to consider that position as well. ZywOo has just gone back, and now fourth again, in through CT. Cold backing up to play the bomb. Always been spotted. He can't tuck without info. ZywOo now has him trapped. No kit. He needs the kill soon, and Cold is so low. 25 health, and he's going to hit the headshot. Lovely stuff from coldzera, and FaZe Clan take a pistol to start.
Maybe I just home in on like character assault in Nico or something for the rest of the day.
Move on, Harry.
Karrigan out through ramp. In he goes. Smoke down under Palace. ZywOo with the deagle, good for one. Now trying to skirt his way out of there. They've lost Brokey. Back in with the repeat. Couple of missed shots from ZywOo. And there's the finisher, Masuta. Well, deliver with his deagle and dropping that bomb out in the open. The Masuta deag looking to be the stuff of legends here, but Karrigan is good to get rid of him. FaZe up to the 2-0 start that they were hoping for. They get the conversion. Grinding to a bit of a halt. They're looking and they're hoping that Brokey is good to get a trade. Apex crept up through the short side. Let's get his head taken off by Karrigan, and now this B site looking vulnerable as FaZe start to group up short side. You can see Vitality, they've called for the immediate full rotation over towards B, and this AWP of Shox is still delivering. Finally cancelled out by Brokey. ZywOo arriving late with his AWP. And FaZe slowing down so much. Are they reconsidering this? They're still looking like they want to go, but they lose both these short players from getting hesitant. And for coldzera now, the odds stacked against him. A 1v2 turned, sorry, 1v3 turned 1v2. Ooh, now down to the 1v1. coldzera. Oh, Cold! At the B-bomb site on Mirage. It was here where he was declared the man, the myth, the beast by the great Vince Hill. Is he going to be asked to do it again? Shoxy Molotov'd out of the connector. RPK falling to rain early on. Utility flooding into this A bomb site. ZywOo nails that first shot, and he's back in with another. They don't go out, they don't pour in. Instead, it's Karrigan to make next contact out through the connector. Things are getting a bit claustrophobic now inside of this A bomb site, but Apex, unperturbed by that, gets aggressive, moves underneath the Palace. ZywOo, a second shot connects, and the bomb is now dropped by Apex, who continues this tear. It's left onto Twists in the 1v3. Making noise out on the balcony. ZywOo is there to silence him.
Oh, the molly. Rain stands on top of the box. It won't affect him. He may not be considered, and he hits 3 tags with a deagle and a headshot to Apex. Dirty deags down from Rain, and Twist has got another. When it rains, it pours. And right now, soaked in headshots, our team Vitality. 2-on-5. And this was an eco for FaZe, for crying out loud. They don't have armor on 4 of their players, but they've planted the bomb.
A new roster, right, with very little time to get used to. Well, you know, I say get used to. Obviously, he's been with some of these guys before, but, you know, a lot of new parts, a lot of new pieces, coming from a very different team as well. Into a team that also didn't really have, like, any... Oh, just hunting down Shox through the volley.
I wonder if Vitality are ready. ZywOo and Shox are looking at connector at least, but Rain's pressuring B on his own. It's a bit of a fake, and Karrigan's dead. He needed that. Rain's gone as well. Nothing for FaZe. Oh, now it's gone from bad to worse, and they just have to hit A.
Yeah, gonna see what they can get away with. Apex has not given up his position yet. He's waiting for a freebie, and they still haven't seen him. Brokey lands the tag, but it's Apex with the killing blow. Twists. Good for the dink, but not the kill. And Vitality, they recover. They even get out of there with an AWP as well.
ZywOo's here, flashed out. Oh, they know he's on triple. The nade will go in, but he's already escaped to the CT spawn, and RPK blinded. He needed that immediate kill. Apex will get it instead, but Rain has to trade through the smoke, and he does. 4-on-3. ZywOo still in spawn. They do have flashes to try and push Rain into this position. But Rain's just tucked in with the smoke down. They're going to use that. Oh, the nade goes in, doesn't finish the job. The plant comes down just in time. Everyone from spawn here, and Rain on the right side, catching them by surprise. ZywOo with a shot, and Rain in the open. Careful, it's ZywOo here, firing off on this orb. Back of the site is Twist, trading. Mizuta now 1-on-2. They don't know he's here. He's crept on in silently, but that smoke will give it all away. The ruse. The peek from Palace. He has a molly to stop it. If he can kill Twist, there was a damn good chance, but Mizuta will fall at the first fight.
Should be a nice clean round for Faze. I say should.
Careful.
Because things always tend to go wrong in rounds like this, but that's a freebie for Karrigan. Nice and easy. Everyone else stacked up in CT for Vitality. Look at this. All four of them. There it is. First man in. Brokey more where that came from. And they're trying to get it back under wraps. They do it. They keep it nice and clean. coldzera putting 2 more up on the tally, and Faze onto 9.
Won't be the end of the world, but Shox is going to use that and move in through connector to watch under 2. So something to keep an eye on. ZywOo, in the meantime, picking Rain, who has been pressuring B on his own in many of these rounds, looking for just any space, any openings. Karrigan taking one of his own. There's a shot. Brokey finds Shox, getting into window. 2 together on the A site. Karrigan doesn't know. This could be misinfo. They have no idea about this setup, but Cold cleans up RPK. Still a man at the back of the box as Mizuta took some damage and he swings to trade. Brokey does keep this one in favor of Faze, and ZywOo caught knife out on a rotate by Karrigan. Apex in a clutch, and no kit this time. No chance. Karrigan headshots him, and Faze.
Now, he's been waiting here. Very, very patient is a guy like Shox. And with patience comes rewards 9 times out of 10. But in this round, it will be exactly that. He gets out of there somehow, lives to tell the tale. They're right behind him. They're trying to move in and deal with this AWP. But first, you got to get past RPK. Not moving, not budging, and still has support from this AWP tucked in at Firebox now. It's Brokey snuck out underneath the balcony. Shox needs to nail this shot, and Brokey's just eluding him. Shox will get it eventually. Still fighting and buying time for the rotation from ZywOo. Brokey having to out AWP 2 heavy hitters on the other side. This is not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, and it's down to the clutch. The bomb plant needs to come in. ZywOo trying to deny it, goes up and over and takes the head of Brokey off. It comes down to the clutch, and ZywOo puts a 3rd on the board for Vitality.
Ladder is empty as well. Mizuta below, and Shox pushed in through. Oh, Brokey is holding that. What a cover.
Man, it's exactly like it's exactly what we were saying. Like, imagine you're going aggressive and then Brokey just AWPs you on the aggression. Well, they might not be ready for Mizuta. Brokey, while he's been so good at dealing with these, this one is one step too far. Mizuta will get traded by Twist, but they get the bomb. They get that information. They rotate heavily into B. coldzera winning that fight, and now he's opened up the A play. The bomb going back through T-spawn. Cold has got to try and do the impossible and hold down this A bomb site at just 10 points of health for this bomb to rotate in. Leaving window, drops into Con. Cold should be cognizant of this, especially with AWP shots now ringing through. He's more aware than ever. Apex went on a long flank in through the apartments and now out through ramp, getting aggro, but missing the timing onto Twists, now giving up his position, and Apex will trade that kill out. To round out the half, it's 4 for Vitality. Faze leading the way with a dominant half under their belts, and Vitality...
6v5, that would probably make it even. Equal even. But right now, it's a fast play up Palace, 4-1. The rest out ramp, Rain blind. He can't see anything but white. And now he's back to spawn. Brokey not checked initially, but Mizuta jumps him and clears the corner. 5-on-3, and Faze are out of this site. Waiting for a CT push. There's another flash. It goes in deep. Cold. Oh, he's not dodged it, but Twist has, and he peeks back in with a double, saving his teammate's life and maybe the chance at a round. Still, Twist with a 3rd. Flick for the 4th, and it's all Twists, baby.
Oh my! Twists on for the ace. RPK wondering where it went so wrong, and Twist is gonna get all 5. Faze clan get the pistol.
They've got 2 in the apartments with a bomb. That's at least not going to be cordoned off. Rain's still waiting in spawn. He could have activated his flank by now. He could have been right behind them. They get seen looking at short. Is that enough info? That kill certainly will be. And here comes Saiwu and Co. up into the site. Twist out of nowhere, mows them down on catwalk.
No!
And could deny the bomb plant and the round for Vitality. I don't know what's going on, but it's all coming up Faze.
Masuta gets the dig, and now is given a shot. No! He had it.
He cancelled it.
It's the famous, you click, it doesn't plant right away, the animation starts a tiny bit later than you would like, and then you click again thinking that it's bugged, and then it's so on and off,
late.
and then there's no time. Twists, look at this! Look at him! Respect him! Twists with 4 in the round, and Faze up to 13. I don't know, man. This is juicy.
Yeah. Bite out of Vitality on their map pick, no less. Dust 2 is next. And the AWP is in window. Twist supporting him. It's just 2-3 right now on the eco. Faze, no casualties yet, and none planned.
Yeah, Rain has got his work cut out for him. The only defender, aside from coldzera, who does hit a good time in getting in through jungle. Rain giving up his position, but spotting players moving in through sandwich. They know that he's here, and Rain is giving us the taps. There's one to take it back at the advantage of Faze. The nades now raining in. Saiwu trying to do what he can. The Molotov on coldzera can buy even more time, denying this plant, denying control of the site. They look to get the bomb planted. Saiwu, the man's trying to do it. Rain swinging out from CT, and RPK taking heads. This information that it's all looking to be an A play. Mollied at short denies him that peek, denies him that info, and Rain aggressive at ramp at least gets away with the kill. So now they know it's this play into the A bomb site, and Rain's given them a 4-on-4. In the blink of an eye, Carrigan and coldzera have removed 2 more, and so this went from an even fight to one that Vitality are having to just try hold on to tooth and nail. Masuta and RPK left up against overwhelming odds. Masuta attempting to take some numbers off of the side of Faze, gets wrapped by Rain in through Palace, leaving it all on RPK, out into the open, thrust into the middle of all these crosshairs. So many places to look for RPK, and so many enemies to find. There's the kill from Cold, and with that, the defuse comes in. Faze Clan are up to 15.
You can never stop believing. You have to give it your all. So what will be the call? RPK smokes the molly on his own. No flash, no help. Just out on an island, and he's going to be left alone. It's only a ruse, though. They're running up catwalk. That's drawn a lot of attention, and Rain isn't there to stop it. The shots come through too late. The T's are already all over the B-bomb site. Broken needs fast shots. I think he's dropped the bomb at least. Can't hit the flick. They're running him down, but Carrigan pokes his head out of the apartments and says hello. Masuta shot in the back, and Apex a long way away. Might just be a done deal on Faze's map pick. Dust 2 looking like it's coming around the corner, and so is Apex with 1, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, now that they know where he is, right, that element of surprise is gone, and Brokey is on the angle. Faze, a dominant victory. Dust 2 lying in wait, and Faze Clad raring to go.
They were already preparing for what is now the present world we live in, a 5-man Vitality roster, and 3 of them running up Cat.
And they go fast on the approach. Twists, set up, trying to hold down short. Dinked by the Glock, but Twists! Oh, Twists in pistol rounds. It's so dirty. It's so wrong. Saiwu trying to do what he can, and he's at least got it down to the 1v3. Now, out-glocking those USPs. And when that never materializes, it becomes abundantly clear. He's got to go and reclaim this bomb and fight every step of the way. There's that first peek. Twists in the crosshair. Now down to the 1v2. You can feel this getting out of hand if you're Faze. And you don't want to give Saiwu many more chances. They give him the respect for now, still occasionally fighting from CT. 40 seconds, and Saiwu is still paranoid about a long flank that is not coming. Instead, now making the cross happen. He's got to get this bomb that's dropped up on elbow, and waiting patiently on the short angle is coldzera. But now it's down to him in the 1v1. Saiwu trying to win this round in a 1v5. coldzera doesn't want to mess this up, doesn't want to give him it, and there's Saiwu with the ace, all alone. Rain's trying to peek over the top, and the Deagles have found good spam damage. Saiwu up, first man to peek in, first man to try and make a play happen, and Rain deletes him with the Deag. There's the follow-up, there's the trades. But still, a 3-on-3, and Twisted Deagle is finding headshots. Concealed in this smoke is Karrigan, but from the pit, Apex is trying to lock this kill in. It's going to be Shox to do it instead. Still, this round is not clear for Vitality. They need the bomb plant. They've got 7 seconds, and a jump shot from Twist could deny it. Instead, he takes the fight to Apex, dies in the process. coldzera needs to land anything here, and he can't quite deal with this player in the site. Apex has repositioned over to long as well to play around this bomb, and coldzera now in with a chance to clutch for himself. Apex got over earlier, and Cold never saw it, so that's a freebie.
Here it comes, and the second one to deny any player looking over the top of the boxes. Cold drops the door, smoke, and takes himself to the window instead, but they're awfully close with these SMGs. Oh, Cold getting one, but so blind, cannot do anything more. And Karrigan, same story, trapped out of the site. Upgrades as well available for Vitality, and with these 2 guns, Faze don't even look interested. It's a save from the get-go. Good positions. Brokey has A covered, and I don't think Vitality are going to get there in time. So 4-0 with at least these guns kept. It's something.
Weird shot back in T-spawn. And a B play once again, a fast B. Karrigan, no kills to his name yet. This would be the round, and 2 of them getting found by the IGL at that B bomb site. Now the rotations come in, but ready to cut these off is Shoxy, getting up on the catwalk, ready to come in on a late flank in through mid. He could do devastation towards these rotating players. Or deal devastation, I guess. There it is. Cold getting cut down, and that now forces these 3 players to have to constantly worry about the back line. Apex gets aggressive. They're holding for the CT drop, but not deep enough. Finally, Brokey comes in with the trade, and now you're asking ZywOo to step up and clutch out yet another round for Vitality. They molly him off in the tunnels, but no one is on the bomb yet. No one's sticking it. Finally, Brokey's on it, but he's gotten off. Oh, smoke on the bomb. Now sticking it again, and it ends up not mattering, because Twist has got his back, but that almost gets out of hand. They give ZywOo some opportunity there.
And they've got to somehow put a stop to this entourage of Ts.
Yeah, what is Brokey going to do here? The AWP's out, a missed shot the first time around. Can't find anything yet. Drops the smoke to cover the approach, and Twist has managed to drop the bomb. Now Brokey strikes from the sidelines, but is only good for 1 as RPK dominates the scoreboard.
Brokey's here. Oh, sorry, Brokey's back on the site, rather. It's a double long take that does fall off pretty fast. Brokey catches ZywOo up catwalk. He was there quick. Smoke goes down, but they're already up and through it. Shox on the left side, and oh, he's ready for rain on the repush. Twist here as well. The rifles try and retake the area that Brokey just gave up. He hits his shot, but he's not ready for the trade. His gun wouldn't have been even if he was. Vitality 3-on-2. The A site is theirs. Bomb does have to cross, that's something, but can Karrigan stop it? No, he's already fallen away from middle, and the smokes are down anyway. Even with 1 smoke, it's fairly easy to jump the gap.
I don't even know what the solution is for Faze. You know, it must feel very, very rough to try and figure out. You're just kind of getting outdone at every turn. There's like 3 players right now for Vitality who have approached or are on max money. That is never a good sign.
And re-peak with Twist, so this could be a meat grinder very soon, but Brokey has been drawn away, and now it's all on Twist, and they will surely check the pit. He's got 1 waiting for Brokey, who's now left him out on his own on an island. He's got 2 to worry about on the catwalk. He can't hit the shot. Twist has gone to the AWP, and Brokey's AWP is just starting to warm up with a 2nd kill. Here they come up on long. ZywOo's waiting for Brokey to give him anything, even an inch.
What?
Nothing through the box. Blows him out of the round, and 2-on-2. ZywOo's making impossible stuff happen. Now he needs an ace again in a 1v2, but he's done it before.
It can't be another ace clutch, surely.
Nade.
Surely not, right? The nade could finish it. Karrigan could end this whole round before it even becomes a problem. But now it is a problem. ZywOo, last man's at long, and he falls out of the sight. Rain is saved by 1 step too far for ZywOo.
Oh, here comes Apex on the headshot angle. Rain's got to turn. He does get it. The AWP's still here. ZywOo gets crunched from Cold, and Rain pushes up, dropping the bomb. Far better setup for Faze. A slow mid-take for Vitality, and they walk into 4.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only time that Faze have really, you know, tried bringing the fight into middle so far. And it's worked wonders. Now they just need to get it over the line. Now they just need to get this round on the board. And converting it is another thing, right? Quite the Quite the problems caused with the bomb getting retrieved by Shoxy, and now a path into this B site while Masuta is selling an A play. There's a free kill in mid. Shox has seen it, and now the bomb goes down. While they're focused on dealing with Masuta, the real play is at B. The bomb now planted. The rotation through CT will get caught by Twists. Shox is given a chance, and this guy is often so clean, so clinical in these clutch situations. Twists and Rain, this is not an easy round by any stretch of the imagination. Flash through the window, and Shox sprays the first. Up in the air, Twist is good to close it out.
Faze for a second, peel 4 players over, and then Karrigan goes back as things get quiet, so scared of a B play that Vitality were abusing at the start of the half. At this point, it's getting pretty obvious. Cywoo's fired his orb. That's enough warning. Apex getting traded. Good kill from Cold. Brokey still scouting. Oh dear, it's finished off. Karrigan does the dirty work, and Brokey drops the bomb. It's Csgo in another one. Never count him out. Unfortunately so for Brokey going wide into his own demise. Csgo scopes up, but he's not ready for Elevator, and that should be it. Faze find 4, and they save an orb to boot.
Feel that momentum slipping in his favor. Flashes out long early, and lots of attention given to this position by Vitality. Faze, they're looking to fight for it though, and Rain at least keeps it even. Now taking it in the advantage of Faze. Long still under his control, but tenuously at best, and Apex able to get the trade. On control is all Vitality have got, and that's because Cold Zera's held down this A site. The short wrap denied.
This smoke out. Karrigan, oh, it's re-smoked. There's still a gap. Karrigan goes through. Oh, it's a lot of damage, no kill. Nade onto the site. Apex is already scarpered away. Csgo is left on long with a Molotov. Does that force Karrigan back or forward? Flashed out is Apex, but he blinds it, and it's not gone well for him. Trapped now behind another smoke, dropped by the CTs. Oh, Csgo caught switching weapons, and Cold with a kill as well. Faze, they bait them in long enough that they finally find a fifth. It's decent, but Vitality, like said, are more than happy. Shox with the kit, but he's playing a headshot angle, so armor doesn't matter right now. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the nades, however, they might matter. Oh, it's for RPK at ramp. And now they know Shox is in the site. He's just throwing these flashbangs. Oh, lots of bodies for Shoxy. Lots of bodies coming his way, and he's still good for all of them. Him and Csgo locking that round in. Vitality onto 11.
Or are they throwing it up catwalk?
Let's see. 5 nades. What are they going to do with them? Oh, if there ever was a time to use the nades, it's at a time like this.
They've not even seen him.
They haven't seen him yet. He doesn't know either.
Oh,
Shox.
my goodness.
Oh, all the nades. Oh, all the bodies. Shox is in with 3, and this round is put to rest very, very quickly. The nades don't do anything, and it's Shox's MP9 that we end up remembering.
But then you don't want to leave Brokey armorless AK. Smoke out mid. So we're going to flash. Will Shox go? Yes, he will. But Karrigan blinded, tapped him out. Oh, Twist trades. That's decent, as he was only 4 health. He's still standing. Rain gets a B pick. Masuta falls off the boxes, and that will be a save for Vitality in an instant. They lose B so quickly. This is how Vitality got into the T side, right? A lot of B plays, a lot of fast mid to Bs. It's how they did their bonus. They won an SMG round against a full buy. And then, you know, we started seeing Faze stack B, and that's when Vitality showed us a little more variety, right? Going back to the long take, splitting cat. But they forever had Faze condition. So it's definitely a good way to start your half, like just taking B when you know Vitality won't have an AWP there. This A site, and then go back towards the middle take. See if that is their plan. Karrigan dropping in. Shox tried this in their T site, but he's being hounded down. Apex dead. And now you know if you're Vitality, you're getting wrapped into B. Masuta and Shox holding strong with a killer piece. Oh, taps through the box, and the gap is good for Rain. He can't follow up. Masuta, 10 health, no problem. 2 kills off of it. And a third. The bomb is loose. Masuta on his own. Needs no help. And now Brokey, even if he needed it, he couldn't get it. He needs a 1v2 on his own.
Oh, and they might just push in together off of the bomb plant. Brokey, they're both in with him. First kill in. Brokey. Oh, there's the clutch. And that's what we know this guy for, right? So good in these clutch scenarios. Yeah, one of the things that I think is very important here, right, is in that first half, Brokey was just getting avoided a lot, right? In a lot of rounds, he was left to save. They wouldn't come his way, or if they did, it would be like with overwhelming utility. Well, now on the T side, he's able to like set the pace and pick where these engagements are happening. And we're already getting a lot more mileage out of Brokey. He is going to prove to be instrumental to this comeback, and there he is, opening this round up in a huge way. Now they see Masuta in middle with the cat swing coming in. They have all the information. They know where both players are, but the forces are divided for Faze. Karrigan has opened up B, and while this is happening, RPK is all the way back in the A bomb site. Now, I think RPK really is looking to save here. Now he spots both players at long, and if he dropped the bomb, maybe there was a chance.
I don't think we see much more of that, but it just shows the mindset of Vitality. They're still believing, which is good, but at the same time, that can be your undoing.
Oh, lots of mid bodies through the doors. Brokey helping out. Apex arriving at short and doesn't find anything. RPK might be the savior. 2 with the P250 through the smoke. Shox is wrapped in through the lower tunnels as well. Faze, this was meant to be a free 10th round. This was meant to be easy. And RPK's made it anything but. Still in that mid-smoke, he's gone through, and they check for him. Brokey sniffs him out. 10 on the board for Faze, and now just 3 behind Team Vitality.
They flash him through, playing behind the smoky Shox. This could be nice. It might not be accounted for. Twist. Oh, he checks him, but Shox is quick. And Karrigan's already in the B bomb site. Rain overwhelmed. The smoke favors Shox, and maybe he can put a stop to this B play after all.
Yeah, a man down in the post plant, a retake at B. These B retakes famously never easy, right? Even in a 4-on-3, these can get rough. All, yeah, sorry, I mean, not all, 3 players in the tunnels, 1 left in mid. That's Apex trying to draw attention in. Brokey posted up at back, Plat is mollied out, and there's no one with the smoke to save him. So RPK gets that one for free. We need kills now to come through from Karrigan. Oh, he's only good for 1. RPK blindsides them on the tunnels wrap. A great retake from Vitality. This time watching every smoke along the way. And even though they're selling this mid to B play, that is not the intention of this round. Vitality, they haven't budged. They haven't fallen for it. Still back in the A site is Apex, and now he's called for support from ZywOo. That is scary. Seeing these 2 players ringing out from short and long has really put the fear in Faze. Rain is trying to be the difference maker, and that spray could have done it. Sadly, it just falls short. So Cold's error, 10 seconds. That's just not enough time in the world for him to make this happen, and he knows it. Gonna try and get out of there with the AWP. They know he's on the catwalk, but they can't find him after time. Regardless, it's still map point for Vitality. Yeah, so you better be ready to fight for this if you're Faze. Vitality pulling both these B players over slowly but surely through middle. RPK getting the spot, and him and Apex, they combine for the first 2 openers, the beginning of the end perhaps. As Faze now sit a man down. They try to get into the site, but already up short and tucked on Gandalf. Our Vitality, not an easy site to get into now because of these forward positions. Faze very weary about this Gandalf position, and that is where ZywOo sits. They get on the bomb. There's the peek from ZywOo, and a missed shot for Cole means that Molly now forces Twists out into the open. ZywOo activates and starts to close the gap. Brokey left up in the clutch, hiding in this smoke. Oh, missed shot. It's ZywOo to nail it, and the defuse is in. Vitality, they take this map. They take us to a 3rd. An attempt at the recovery from Faze, and it was looking good, but all it took was a few rounds going in favor of the Frenchman.
We go on fast.
Yeah, Apex faking mid, right? Showing presence to give the illusion that this isn't a B rush, when in reality, it's a B rush. You see how that works? Look at this. Brokey on the pillar. Already dinked, but bailed out by Twist. They're wrapping him. They're getting all around, but Karrigan and Twist aren't budging. Oh, another for Karrigan, and it's only Apex left. He sold the fake earlier on. But he gets silenced. A convincing pistol round for FaZe Clan. My oh my.
They have 3 on A, and that's because of this short information that Twist has just gained. Cleared a lot of room. Tucked along. Apex checks, but it's too late. Rain's got the kill. Oh, the pillar. Shots go in to the lamppost. Karrigan tucks again, but they've cleared this pretty well when Brokey was here with a flash. Will that happen once more? They know Brokey's on the site. Carrigan always checked, but he still gets away with one. Doubling it would be a disaster for Vitality, and Zywoo will not let it happen. Bomb is still dropped on the other side of the divider.
Yeah, even trades in the site could set up coldzera to come in on this flank. Instead, Brokey with the Famous has just tapped the first two out, and now waiting patiently, Twists is rewarded with the final kill. Great stuff from Brokey and a really nice bait and switch.
Rain hasn't seen anyone, but as soon as he does, he's going to see everyone. And here they come out of nowhere. Jumping into the site is Mizuta, clean by Carrigan. Rain actually gets all the kills, and he's dropped the bomb as well, even spotting Shox at long. Carrigan can even aggress. They don't know about him. Zywoo's going to try and clear it, and he does do so. Shox as well with a shot, and Zywoo's late to this angle. They've already come out connected. He didn't realize Cold catches him hearing the scope. And now Shox doubling back through toilet. It's Cold wrapping long, twists up on short, making noise, and that's something for Shox. Swapped out to the orb, twisting the wrong way. That's a kill. Bomb's still loose on the site, but no way he's ready for Cold, who did have this long flank.
The timing.
Doubled back to party. Luckily, so might Shox.
Yeah, Shox knows that coldzera is still around here somewhere. He's trying to find him, and they've missed the timings again. Shox and Cold, two legends destined to never meet one another in the toilets instead. Shox is given a free chance into this site. Cold fast onto short side. This time he hits the timing perfectly. Faze still haven't rotated off B, still haven't moved a muscle, and that's because they lost that short water control early on. So now these individuals at the A site have got to do it all. Carrigan only good for one, and Brokey's no scope. While it does deal with another, it's not the kind of numbers you need to make this retake happen if you're Faze. A man down, and Zywoo already deep, already hunting, is going to lock in Vitality there first.
Oh, this boost up. Hero AWP on Cold with no armor. Wow. And a flick. Lovely. You take those. Carrigan, there's guns here, mate. You could get really armed. Vitality are walking a monster. Cold's here. The lineup. Love it. Carrigan, backstab time. He's ready for Shoxy. Zywoo 1-on-5 with the AWP. Getting Guardian vibes right now, but surely not. Get past Cold first, and that's not happening. 4 frags from coldzera with the AWP. Oh, tense. That's a kill from Apex. He peeks into B. Connect is cleared as well by his teammate Carrigan on the bridge with a spray. Good for 2. That's a lovely hole, but his teammate puts nothing up. And now Vitality have a bomb plant.
And a 3-on-2.
No hunting here for Vitality, like both teams on the edge.
Yeah, the rotates are quick at least, right? Phaser playing reserved in the A bomb site. That Molotov trying to slow down the short play, but they're already through it. Twist is the last line of defense, and he gets wiped clean out of the bomb site. That's the round already decided. Vitality just with a standard B execute. And, you know, they put a lot of faith in that A bomb site to begin this half. Well, now we're seeing a real trend.
And at the time that he flicks to them, he gets swung on short. It's like, damn, you know, he couldn't have done anything else. He couldn't have let them through and waited for the short player. You don't know the timing that you're going to get pushed, but him just shooting got him immediately killed.
You can explode out like they're doing right now. And so they've taken this short control early in this round. Now, Vitality not at B, instead aggressing up through long, have to get past the might of these Deagles. And Twists, along with coldzera, have put the Deags to devastating use, dropping the bomb. Rotation is fast from Brokey through the connector. He can get here to help his teammate out alongside. As the Twists, just buying time, has allowed Brokey to get set up. All left on to Shoxy, and while he's given that 1v1, Faze are not going to give him any more.
He's got a good position here. He's not going for the bomb. He's trying to clear them close. Do they trade this? Rain's out first. There's the kill. Twist very low. Shox surely. Does he check it? No. Turns around on a swivel, and he's got the frag. 1v1, and he doesn't know where Carrigan could be, so the bomb is a must. You've got to focus on the objective. Carrigan's given time to get set up. Shox, could he run Monster? It would take some serious time. Maybe Connector would be a better choice. Shox is given so much room, a plant, and even more seconds to get set up in the site. Carrigan won't know where he is.
Oh, and Shox is creeping into CT with all this time. Actually, now Down into water. Shock's done well to get it to the 1v1. Needs to nail this, and there it is. Carrigan dropped, and Shoxy with the clutch.
Essentially a reset round onto Vitality with that eco off cold, and now it's Vitality feeling it. Oh boy, they're feeling it. They're rushing through mollies. Smoke is down, or push back and at least gets one. Carrigan's dead. Everyone dies in a second, including Brokey to Carrigan's Molotov. Apex is now alone. He's got to pull out his own clutch that will be denied by Twist. The fast B play, that kill feed lit up in a light I've never seen before. Yeah, it could go well if they kill Carrigan with nothing, but this trick is Rain up on long right now. That he can come back and support. Not in time. Carrigan's got to fight for his life. There's one. Masuta trying to trade. He does do so while taking heavy damage. Rain to close the round, but he can't. ZywOo's fast on the flick, and now planting for the spawn is their decision. ZywOo doesn't see the bank plan, but he's certainly close, smoking it off instead. Brokey might be able to walk through this while all this goes on. ZywOo's throwing flashes for Masuta to take control towards the stairs. They don't know where Faze are coming from. They don't know where the majority is. It is CT, but there's Twist poking his head out in the toilet. ZywOo trades, another clutch, maybe. ZywOo on the site, Cold hiding behind the truck, and now ZywOo dancing left and right. He's got to pick his shot wisely. He's only got one chance.
Oh my goodness! ZywOo, 4 kills, another clutch up on the tally.
That's about as much as a commitment as you can give, right? No more util to fake it out. ZywOo has a flash. They haven't cleared Carrigan, and he's got support. Oh, Carrigan looks away. So does Twist. Oh, Carrigan need to have his back there, but the timing eludes them, and now there's a chance after all. Vitality have seen the truck player, and ZywOo, he's done this before. He'll do it again. If Masuta doesn't steal it first, it's all on Cold. That was a perfect setup for Faze, and players turning their heads at the worst possible second has cost them everything, maybe even the half. Cold 0, 1v2, no kit, and they're not giving him an inch.
Yeah, just refusing to give him the room, making Cold Zero work for this. And ZywOo plucked out of thin air. Now just Masuta left to find, but time is running out. And on the close angle, Masuta gets an 8th round on the board for Vitality.
But boy, are they steady. Standing tall and waiting. Flash over Monster. Oh, Twist dodges it on top of the barrel and taps ZywOo. He does get traded, but it's something at least. A bit of info. The Vitality are aggressing B, and now they start to rotate up. They realize, well, with this area empty, with this area clear, where else could Faze be going? There's no question about it. Even that final B player making a move up CT. Brokey trying to close the distance. Good flash, but Masuta recovers well in time, dropping the bomb, and Rain from behind gone. It's Masuta with 3.
Yeah, I couldn't think of 2 players I would want to be pushing any less than these 2. ZywOo going to trade those kills and leave it even further in the advantage of Vitality. Even though he gets surprised by Twist, the shot doesn't connect. It will do the second time around. It's Apex, the unfortunate man on the receiving end, and Carrigan, with the Tech 9, gets it close. That second shot was a little bit nasty.
Nades will have to give it away here for Faze. There's the molly. Vitality know what's coming.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise at this point. And there's a nade in response. It forces Twists into the site alone, right? There's a Molotov at short. So he gets separated from the rest of his team, cut loose from the herd, and just whittled down while he's alone. Cold Zera now dropped down in the monster. And, well, it's just a cleanup from then on in.
Apex is recovering really well as well. He's holding down with doubles in most of these rounds. Fast again into B for Faze to try and catch Vitality with no information, no utility, but blinded doesn't stop Masuta from getting that kill. RBK waits on the smoke. It begins to fade, and they actually manage to take him down. There's a chance after all for Faze Clan. Oh dear, Apex is trapped in the open. He does get one. Impressive stuff. And Shox is on a big flank, calling for ZywOo to wait, to reset, to not die, and that's what he'll do. Shox gets a kill on the back line, and now Brokey in a 1v2.
Often good at keeping calm in these clutch scenarios, and with still time left to play with, he's trying to reroute, but down in the connector, who is one step ahead? Oh, it's Shoxy, ready and raring to go, cuts off the rotation. Yeah, and you can't say you blame him, right? RPK, the only defender at B, and the first man's gotten out. They almost discount the short position, but Rain able to get it back under wraps. Crossed into water. That is going to be the wide swing from Carrigan down here, waiting for these rotations to get out through CT. Apex is locked in a fight with Brokey. He doesn't know he's having yet, but it's about to become all too clear. Faze, this could be the recipe for them to get their first round. The tag to Brokey, but not the killing blow, and Carrigan good for the other. Fast flank that can come in on the backstab and really put you through your paces if you're Faze. There's the flash to try and get them in.
Oh,
and
oops.
Carrigan gonna dome Coldzera in amidst all the madness.
It's not good.
Now the flank is in for Apex. There's that first kill, and even though it's attemptedly traded by Brokey, Masuta catches him, pinces him. These bait and switches, man, it feels like they either work brilliantly, and he's gonna absolutely go on a tear. Oh, it'll be a disaster. And there's the disaster striking, right as we ordered it. Shock's removed, tries to swing it early, does get the info at least that, yeah, there's players at long, they've even got the bomb with them. So Vitality start to rotate up. Now there's still time for this site take to change its course, but they're committed now with the bomb dropped in the open. Masuta tearing them apart, and Cold can't do anything, blinded by that ZywOo flash. Puts Vitality up onto map and series point.
Apex. Oh, he goes through the molly. Ah! It does not go well. Twist gets that entry, and now Faze, if they want, they can double down. They may as well. RPK does stop one, dropping the smoke. Even a bullet would render him useless right now, and they're going to try and put that bullet right where it belongs. RPK, how is he alive? Cold doesn't clear it, but he does flick and gets the shot with 6 remaining. Mizuta still standing in the site, doing something. Shock's on a rotate, damaged by the Deagle up close, and it's a 2-on-2 to close the series for Vitality.
Yeah, ZywOo and Masuta, the 2 players left to try and get it over the line. And in they go, ZywOo swapping out. It's a Mac 10 that he's picked up.
Fine.
He's desperate to try and make it work. Masuta gets it down to the 1v1. The flash is good. ZywOo's getting close, but Brokey is going to live to fight another day. 10 to 15. Jump peek in the connector as well, trying to get any information he can. Smoke down in Monster, but Faze are already through it, challenging these pistols, and oh no, this is how it happens. It all starts to spiral out of control, slowly and surely. It's a slacking from Brokey. 2 quick kills, but the molly's extinguished. There's still a player at barrels. Rain is trying to flush him out, and he has dealt with RPK. ZywOo and Shocks, a 2v2 with Brokey tagged up already. He's still alive and still a threat. ZywOo's repositioned up into heaven. Flash actually blinds it from Shocks, and that leads to his death at the hands of Rain. Shoxy in with an AK, and now looking to try and snatch the round, but over at the short side, pushed up is Brokey, playing around this bomb. And that should be the fail-safe, right? If all else goes wrong, Shocks gets it down to the 1v1, but cannot find this last man. And Brokey, just by hiding out at short, has got the round locked in. There's the swing. There's the round coming in.
The shadows will give him the advantage as they enter through the front of toilets. Instead, he checks long, and that's the bomb first. That's everything you need. ZywOo with a double might just have set this up for success.
Yeah, no time like the present to close out this game. And no one believes that more than ZywOo. Oh, Rain gonna take his head off on the close angle.
Shoxy.
Bit of a vintage Rain peak. Look at this though, at long. Shocks wins his fight to Twist. Now the pressure is really on for Rain and Coldzera, trying to keep Faze in this game. They first try to deal with the long player. They flush out Shoxy at least. That's something. Now the rotation's coming up from B. I'm surprised they weren't here sooner, right? With the bomb dropped over at A short. They're only just arriving. So this has given room to Faze. This has given them a fighting chance in a 2-on-3. Still a man down, and with the bomb planted, Rain and Cold Two of the vintage Faze clan players attempting to keep this game going. And Rain gonna get given this first point of contact, deleted right away. Cold Zera in with the attempt at the clutch, and now just RPK left to get past. He can't do it. Vitality, they take this series. The defuse is in, 16-12. The comeback is denied, and Vitality, it's a 2-1 victory in their favor. Mirage was a long time ago, and as were the one-sided scorelines in favor of Faze.